welcome to another video.
Yep, we're in the Honda RA272, which is a 1965 Formula 1 car. It's a team event with 2 teams, but we'll go into more of that detail in a minute.
And we're at Daytona, and away we go.
Yep, and who's in the lead straight away? It's Dave Speed in the lead. Tepic's done a good job to qualify second. Splitting up the... there's 2 teams, as I say. There's the prisoners, because in the green and yellow cars, after the Prisoner TV series, it's the closest thing you can get to a Lotus 7 in this game. And the other team, which at this point was unnamed, but they then became the Warders.
And they're in the red and white cars.
Red and white cars, yeah. So this is a slipstreaming track, to be perfectly honest, with Daytona. You've just got to stay as close as you can to the cars in front. Tepic's trying to do his best to split the Wardens up.
Yes, because there's 3 abreast there, isn't there?
Abreast, and it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Wardens in a minute. As Tepic's going to have, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So. Yeah,
but this is they are 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but this is a team event, so your points are going to be added together. So you don't really need to race each other.
No, so long as you, if you split the opponents up, then you can score better points in the championship. And I noticed there's a name that I don't recognise on there.
Black Sheep, yes, I believe he's new.
So the Wardens are Dave Speed, Robbie, Black Sheep and Matty, and the prisoners are Tepic, Honest John, Jag and PC Cola, otherwise known as Paul.
Yes, correct. So where are
look
we?
At that in-car view.
I know,
love
lap 3 already.
Yeah, that in-car view on these cars. It's a shame that we can't set it so that you have to run in-car view with these cars, because that I think would be absolutely
really
awesome. But no, we can't do that, so we'll just show you this camera view just to let you know what it's like. As Matty slips through into 4th place there. This is what I mean about the slipstream. If you just lose the slipstream a little bit, you're a sitting duck to anyone who has got it.
Yeah, look, there's Honest John going through now as well.
So Black Sheep's down in the 6th place at the moment, so...
He slipped right back.
Yeah, slipped right back. Don't know what happened, whether there was any incident or anything, or whether it was just a case of losing the slipstream, we don't know. But someone's got the slipstream behind him.
Oh, there's been an accident. We need to
what's going on there?
Back. I don't know why. Now it's Tepic, I think.
Yeah.
And
so you've got Dave Speed.
Robbie, let's have a look. So we're on board with Tepic.
Right, so we've got Dave Speed in front, then Robbie in second.
Let's slow it right down.
Yep, okay. So nothing untoward at the moment. Robbie's coming down on the track. Is he going to squeeze Tepic? No, Tepic's okay at the moment. Tepic tries to take slightly avoiding action. He doesn't want to have an accident, but likewise he doesn't also want to get on beyond the yellow lines, because that flattens out and it makes the car unstable. Which sure enough it's done. It pushed Tepic up into Robbie.
It's a very weird collision.
It is a weird collision, but they're still going straight. They're still going straight. When at this point suddenly Robbie starts losing it. Tepic's turning left to try and avoid any further contact, hoping that Robbie can straighten up, and suddenly Robbie's left rear wheel collides with Tepic's right front wheel, and Robbie goes. I don't think there was anything untoward in that. I think it was just a racing accident. Tepic's so far off the road, he's in a different time zone.
Very strange there. Very strange.
That certainly wasn't deliberate. You could see that Tepic was trying to take avoiding action. We pick up the aftermath of Robbie's accident.
So
now we see it from Robbie's point of
view.
He's steering left, which is all well and good because it's a left-hand corner.
That's a racing incident.
Tepic went down low, but then the car just bottomed out a little bit on the flat part of the apron beyond the yellow lines, and then it just rode him up the track. And unfortunately, I think he was in Robbie's blind spot, and Robbie just didn't see him, so couldn't take enough avoiding action. So unfortunately, it's a racing incident. But
I think.
I'm sure that's not going to be the last incident on this track, that's for sure.
No, it's Daytona, it's going to happen, isn't it?
So we've got Tepic still up there at the front, so we've got a couple of prisoners up with the Warders.
Yeah, so it's Dave Speed, Matty, Tepic and Honest John now on the top 4.
Yep.
Which are quite close, and we're lap 4 now.
But as you can see from here, it's slipstreaming. Matty's desperately trying to cling onto the slipstream of Dave Speed. Tepic's trying to have a bit of that action, and Honest John's managed to find his way past. So we're all running still close together, apart from poor old Robbie, who's only just crossing the start-finish line now, while everyone else is going round the first corner.
Yeah, well, that was due to
Yeah,
the spin,
I know.
but like you said, he won't be the only one, will he?
No.
Let's be
I'm
honest.
sure there's going to be other incidents in this race. It is so easy with these cars to just get them unsettled and lose traction and just. I know I've seen a couple of people in this already scraping the wall, but still managing to keep it together. As we got, Dave Speed still in the lead with Honest John second, Matty third, Tepic fourth. Black Sheep's now moved up to fifth. Jags in sixth, Paul's in seventh, Robbie down in eighth. Matty has the fastest lap at the moment. I'm sure that
one's probably going to tumble down, I would have thought.
It's, as I say, it's a slipstreaming event, so.
And there's what, 7? Is it 7 races or something in this?
Yeah, something like 7 races. We've got this one at Daytona, then the next race is
at
at
Trial Mountain, which is on this one as well.
It's included on this video. We've combined 2 into 1 on this.
And then we'll have Monza.
Yeah, then we've got Monza, then we've got Deep Forest, then we've got High Speed Ring. And then we've got Tsukuba
in the wet.
In the wet. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's such a tiny track in the wet.
And then the final race to be decided by the winners at that point.
Yes, and hopefully they'll make a sensible choice. I've got a nasty feeling that they're not going to, though. So yeah, it's looking comfortable for the warders, although the prisoners are hounding them. This is not over yet, but look at that right rear tyre wear.
Yeah, it's horrendous, isn't it? I think because of the banking.
It's the banking and all the power's going through the rear wheels, but look at the glistening of the sunlight on those cars.
Lap 7 now.
Yeah, not doing too bad, but that's it's quite a boring race when it starts getting to a slipstreamer. You're just almost waiting for an accident to happen.
Yeah, and there was a few here. We do know a few went. So we've not got too much longer of this. We will skip it on.
Yeah.
And like we say, we've got Trial Mountain as well on this one.
Yeah, just trying to. This
there's 3 abreast there, or 4 abreast. There's
you get occasional bits of good racing on here, but most of the time for 29 laps of the same thing, round and round and round in circles.
Final lap then now.
Yeah.
So it looks like a battle there between Robbie and
that
Black Sheep.
Unfortunately was 3 of the 4 wardens crossing the line in the lead, with the first of the prisoners in 4th place.
Yeah.
Robbie managed to get in front of Tepic. I think Tepic must have had an accident there.
Yeah.
And Honest John gets the fastest lap though, so that's a crucial 2 points.
To the prisoners. Yes.
Yeah. But
anyway, that's the first one. So let's see now. So we're going on to Trial Mountain, which is obviously a fictional track.
Yep, and that's just about to begin now as the lights go out and we're away. Robbie in pole position with Honest John in 2nd, Jag in 3rd, Black Sheep in 4th, Matty 5th, Tepic down in 6th, Dave Speed in 7th, and Paul down in 8th. I think we've got an incident coming up at the first corner here. There we go. Just saw it in the background, but I think we do take that back so we can have a look at it.
Yeah,
we're going to go to slow motion and have a look. So we're riding on board with Tepic at the moment, so he's on the inside line going into the first corner, which isn't really ideal because everyone cuts across. Tepic backs out of it, Dave Speed is caught unawares, goes into the back of Tepic, spins him round. Dave Speed carries on, however he's slowed up a bit and Paul tags him at the back. One good thing that Dave Speed did was he did slow down and let Tepic go through.
But in fairness, that should have been a safety car.
That should have been a safety car, but we practically forgot about the safety car.
Fine. We'll remind people.
Yeah.
But
and to be brutally honest, because Paul had then tapped into the back of Dave Speed, I don't think that Dave Speed had to slow down. He didn't need to. He could have kept going.
No, but it should have been a safety car.
It should have been, yeah. So once again, we got Robbie in 1st place. Keep saying that, don't we? Honest John fighting for 2nd at the moment. No, Honest John's taken the lead. Don't know how long it's going to last because this is a long back straight and we get the slipstream going into that tight left-hander.
Yeah.
Honest John held it.
He has held it, but it's one of those where it does
Robbie
change.
As soon as I say that, Robbie goes and tries to sneak it up the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just constant, bang, bang, bang. It's just constant action. There's just the two cars are not getting away from each other. You've got another long straight here now where Robbie's going to have a perfect slipstream. He's probably going to make a move into the first corner if he doesn't get the move done beforehand.
He's going for it now. Has he done it?
He's not quite. He's tucked in behind again to have another go going at the first corner, but Honest John holds on to it for now. Robbie goes for the inside. Little tap there, but no harm done. Nobody spun round, and Honest John holds it.
Yep.
And yeah, we stick with these ones for a little while on there, but yeah, Robbie's just relentless, isn't he? He's just holding on to the back of Honest John, and will not give him a.
No, well, we often find this when we use the same car, don't we?
Yes, they'll stay together. Robbie's got him. Robbie's got him. There was a slight mistake going around that turn and caught Honest John out, and Robbie's just sailed past. And we've got Black Sheep is now hounding Honest John. And again, we've got this long straight where you can get a perfect slipstream, which Black Sheep is doing. He's just tucked in right behind, running a slightly different livery to the rest of the warders, in the same way that we've got Paul running a slightly different livery to the prisoners.
Yeah, well, he's new to the room, so that's why.
They're quite close to liveries anyway, but yeah, no harm done with having a different one. But yeah, it's two teams, as we say, in the last race. The prisoners aren't having a good run of it at the moment.
Although we are in second now.
Yeah, in second, fourth, sixth and eighth. Unfortunately, the Wardens are picking up first, third, fifth and seventh, which is scoring slightly more points.
Yes, it's not great. Where's the next track? Monza.
The next track is at Monza.
So hopefully we'll be strong at Monza.
We don't have a video for that one yet because we haven't actually run the race yet.
No, but we will have. So,
by the time we get round to it, yes.
Oh, that looks a bit of a
bit squirrely there. And we've got these three are still running close together. Are they all on the same tyres? Honest John's on the mediums.
Yes.
You got to. That's something we didn't say on here. Is you got to run the mediums and the hard tyres. There's nothing to stop you running the softs, but it's not a compulsory tyre. The mediums and the hards are.
Yes.
And the refuelling rate is quite slow as well.
Everybody started on the mediums.
Yeah, I think what happens on here is you run out of fuel before you run out of tyres, or it's a very close run thing and they run out pretty much the same instant. At which point you then fuel it up to the end and put the hard tyres on.
Yeah.
So it's a tactic we saw at the last race, and I think it's the same thing that goes on here. Honest John is fighting here with Black Sheep there, but Black Sheep just about stays in front. But they're all still running close together.
The top three are.
Admitted it's only lap 3 at the moment. The thing about this track is that it's a 2-minute long lap. It seems long. Well, it seems far longer than it actually is.
Yeah, it does. It does. It feels like a Nordschleife type lap, but it's only 2 minutes, which is what, Spa time?
Yeah, but it just feels like it goes on forever. We've got another track coming up. We've got Deep Forest coming up, which is very similar in the layout to this.
Although I don't think it's as long.
It's not as long, no, it's a much shorter lap. But even though Deep Forest also feels like quite a long one, even though it's a short track.
Whether it's because they're fictional or not, I don't know.
Could be. So we've got Black Sheep with the fastest lap at the moment. Oh, I hate that corner. If you brake just even slightly wrong in there, the back end can become unstable and round you go.
Yeah, it's easily done.
Yeah.
Easily done.
I do like these cars though. It's
yeah, they are nice. Again, we skipped to the final lap now.
Oh, so we must have had nothing going on.
And people are running out of fuel, but 1 and 2 they're really fighting, even though they're on the same team. But you've got Black Sheep and Robbie there both
and
fighting.
Honest John 3rd and 4th, so some useful points for the prisoners. Tepic's down in 6th. Dave Speed's down in 7th.
Bad run for him.
A very bad run for Dave Speed.
Unusually. So Black Sheep looks like he took the lead there.
He's taken the lead. And Robbie's settling for 2nd. Finally, someone's beating Robbie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it just happens to be his own teammate, so there's no
both
loss in team points.
And front right tyre is literally.
Yeah, front right did take a battering on this race, but it doesn't matter. Last lap, they're not going to run out of fuel.
There we go. Well done, Black Sheep there. Great win.
Yeah, with Robbie in a fine 2nd place and Honest John splitting the Wardens up by finishing in the 3rd place. So the next Warden after that is Matty.
So,
and then Dave Speed. So yeah, not a bad race,
well,
but
there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you liked it, hit the like, and we'll see you in another, and we'll see you at Monza.
Yep, see you at Monza. Bye.